Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Angry Diecast Reviews, and today on the cutting table we've got Brad Keselowski's Miller Lite Ford. Now this one is one of the actual ones with beer sponsors on it, so it is on a base, but luckily the base is easy to get off. So let's see if this one is as bad as the other ones that I have reviewed so far. So let's open this up. Alright, so I'm not going to take the base off because it takes a little bit of time. But here it is. This is Brad's car. It's a decent looking paint scheme, I think. It's a nice throwback. Well, not really throwback, more stylized to look like the can, which is doing a throwback. And right away you'll notice one thing, and that it's all the decals on the sides are printed too far forward. This crap is getting old. You can see right there, and then even on the other side, everything's been printed too far forward. I mean, at least the decals look good, but it almost seems to me like, you know, the number 2 is in the right place, but the trim was printed wrong, and so when they put it on, you know, they put the number in the right place, and it just doesn't seem to be in the right spot. Now, hang on just a second. Now the front bumper looks okay. I mean, it's kind of chipped on the splitter, and the right front headlight isn't in the right place, and the Ford logo is really offset to the side. But I mean, other than that, it's a decent car, I'll say that. The finish on the back bumper looks like it was painted with like kindergarten construction paint or whatever you'd call it. It's done really poorly, except you can't really show. Hang on, let me darken up the shot so you can see. It's done really bad on the back bumper. Alright. But, again, this one's not as bad as some of the other ones that I've got. It's just, the flaw is distracting. It's not even like the Casey Kane Pepsi Max car, where if you look at it from a distance, you know, you can't really notice the flaws in this one. It's like the Ryan Newman. When you zoom out, you're like, oh, wow, there's a little bit of white up in front of that tire. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, man. You can see it's even like wrinkled right there. I find it amazing that things like that are happening where they're wrinkling the cars. It's almost unbelievable to me. And for some reason the windshield font's different than all the other cars. It's not the same font, and it's not even italicized. Yeah, but I mean, it's not too bad. Your expectations are going to be lowered probably if you buy this, but considering it's one of the beer sponsor ones that actually has the beer logos on it, you know, you'd expect these ones to usually go above and beyond with them, but this one's just kind of disappointing. Overall though, good paint scheme, just bad execution in some parts, but it's not terrible, and you know, it's still worth getting, I think. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for the next review.